Hello and welcome. I am your game master, Magnus Spectre, and welcome to the Achievement Perfectionist. So, once again, we're continuing the playthrough of Game of Thrones. Boy, I always seem to forget what this game is supposed to be. We're on Chapter 5, and we're working towards just playing the game, as all the achievements for this one is basically just playing it. No wrong choices, no grinds, no nothing. So it's a very simple one. This is why it's an achievement difficulty rating of 1, which we're starting off on 1s and working our way up slowly to 10s. So, I don't have to tell you guys what I'm doing next. Just let's enjoy the game some more and see if maybe we can finish it tonight. Mira Forrester.
There you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships?
Too many.
Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody.
He kind of made it with me,
saw,
but...
of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in
Sarah
over
doesn't
your
believe
head.
you.
I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
I understand.
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not
I didn't
anymore.
lie for you.
You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
That's fine by me. I don't need friends who get so easily overwhelmed.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like that.
Sarah, remember that.
Was
I'm
it
trying to protect
worth
you
it,
too.
at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Nothing's worth losing your friendship over, Sarah.
I would have said the same thing once.
Oh boy.
Better go before she
I do
sees
like the
me.
outfit though.
She'll
Mira
think-
Forrester.
Go.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
You're not gonna try to kill
Why
me,
would I?
are you?
Don't make this difficult.
Well, I've made enemies with her. We're so boned. I told you I'm gonna ruin this family.
I'm glad he's
Asher
dead.
Forrester.
Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother.
Beshka will remember that.
But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher,
That's
you're back.
fine.
Uncle. Let's collect our second
We'll get
soldier
out of
and
here.
Get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys,
I
huh?
didn't fully.
First names with the Queen now, are we?
Daenerys. I
Your
won't
Grace.
remember that.
My nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester.
But you did not listen.
Did you run into
I
any
know.
trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, My time is short.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
All of them?
Be more
I
specific.
heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
What does it matter? We completed the mission, as promised. Surely that's what's important.
Obeying your queen is what's important.
Denarcius will
I thought you
remember
told me
that.
your nephew is a man of honor. But he cannot even take responsibility for his actions.
Your Grace.
You killed the master Dezor Zoraza when I told you his judgment belonged to the slaves of Marine. And now you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Cause a slave
Don't
took
you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
It was the heat of battle.
A soldier must keep his head in a fight. You disobeyed me. You disappoint me, Forrester. I will not be giving you my second sons.
Yep.
What?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
Your Grace, we risked our lives for you.
And you risk them again with your tongue. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There must be a few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you. Now get out.
I'm terribly sorry. Your Grace.
Wonderful.
You have nothing to apologize for, Malcolm. I
Wow.
have other plans for you.
Whoa.
Plans for me, Your Grace.
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a
Dang.
task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
Dude, you are going to work for her, because if you don't, we're
You'd
screwed.
seriously consider staying in Essos.
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side.
This is true.
And now you've angered her, she may need some convincing. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need.
That's
But
true.
whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought
figure
we
it
might
out.
find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers. And I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know.
That's the
Asher.
problem. I know the
They're
worst.
not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
This is me we're talking
So,
about.
what exactly
No
are we doing?
promises.
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Makes sense. And we need her. Oh boy, do we need her. So, yeah. Garrett Tuttle.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Yeah, I don't want you freezing to death, though. You.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built, and from there we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie.
We're not going
At
north.
the expense of your death.
We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the Free Folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie.
I believe so.
He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then.
Maybe.
How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
I listened to him.
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Oh, good, I'm Fishface.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of
Just a little
hand?
bit.
From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've
You're
known
right.
Gared a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither.
Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. Thens, probably.
You didn't lose your nerve already, did you?
Finn, will you...
Just piss off!
Some leader you turned out to be.
Listen, you can go to
You
the
should
south.
listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Gared.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
You can go south with her. I don't want you getting
Gared.
hurt. I'm not angry
This
at you.
isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her.
I
I
understand
won't
that,
do
family.
that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Gared.
I'm gonna get Garrett killed. It's coming. You just wait. Well, I guess we talked to her first. Or him. Ha! Her.
Got it.
Nice.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know where you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that.
Really?
My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest of
Well, now
our
I like her
village
even
thought she was a
more.
bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out.
We put up the wall
People
of
are
ice.
assholes.
I mean, yes. I completely agree.
What happened to your village?
But...
Did you leave?
Yeah.
Well, not by choice. When Sylvie reached
Pretty
2 years, they
sure.
told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No
That's
way
true.
she wasn't gonna make it.
Where's your mother now?
I don't know. Still back at the village for all I know. She tried to send my sister away. Wrapped
Oh,
her
wow.
up in furs and everything like a good mother would. I left that night when I heard.
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister?
I wanted to, but I didn't think you'd understand.
Well, I would have.
risk it. I'm sorry.
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it. But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Yeah, you would. Sylvie's hut. That's right, I didn't get to look at everything before.
Wonder if her mother gave her that.
The answer you're looking for is an astounding yes. Little Moon.
Little Moon.
The fish. Ha! Whoa, did I miss something? I feel like I just saw something to the right. I did.
Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
I don't want to drink it.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
Well, you're not injured.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted
Really?
to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Well, I appreciate
Come on,
that.
Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
I'm gonna attempt not to let you die, okay? Just... Well, that's cute. And it's gonna die, right?
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry,
Never
I
met
almost
a
killed you.
free folk before.
Might have done you a favor,
If
though.
that's what you're called.
Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats, and ice spiders.
I want to
And the
see
White
these shadow
Walkers,
cats.
of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
My turn. Take my bow.
I was never any good with
So
a
we
bow.
noticed that.
Know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
No.
I never
We'll see
miss.
if I... So we remember that. Oh god, let's hope I don't miss now.
I never miss.
Right.
Well, I never took shot.
Come on.
There we go. I never missed, I just had to take the shot.
It's not much, but it'll last us. with a bow. Could come in handy.
I never miss, huh?
You ever lost
That
anyone,
was good.
Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
My family.
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels.
I do.
Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about
Wouldn't
it, don't
lose
you?
him. Lose him,
Only
not
what I've
lose
heard.
him.
But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard
Right, is that
stories
the
that the cold
blue
couldn't
guy?
touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So
Dang.
they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Well, that sounds fun, doesn't it?
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Oh no.
Cotter!
What the fuck? Look out!
What the? A zombie? Oh god.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
My Game of Thrones is entering The Walking Dead. Alright, so we unlocked an achievement. Little bit concerned there, just a little bit, you know. Alright. So. Achievement unlocked. Here we stand. Which is 10G, right? Yes, it is. Which brings us up to 700. Wonderful. Your tweet was sent. All right. Wonderful. All right. Let's continue.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. Two go
Oh,
in,
they sound
one
fun.
comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone
So
who
now
can
we give them
survive
rules.
that is capable of anything. They're
guessing that's where you
crazed
were.
savages. But one pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords.
Dang,
If
that's a lot.
you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
We'll be
You
fine.
were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't
I will
soldiers.
remember that.
They're animals you unleash.
A human hand. Yeah, you're right. They're nothing like you already.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the Masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
I suppose.
You did what?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Usher.
And you did what indeed?
The servants
That's a
and
lot
guards
of
of his
bodies.
house. They killed them all.
Why?
I see this.
Some of these must have been slaves too.
Because they
They
felt
don't
like
care.
it. That's a good enough reason for this lot.
I don't think we want them.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Well, we just might kill them. Well, we're doing great.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Oh,
or
you
anyone
don't
who
say.
shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
I can handle this.
Oh, after you then.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in
Okay,
here,
another
little
woman.
man. You best go back the way you came before I decide to eat you. I'll start
eat you
with
first.
your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop. And then I'll pull out your little bones to pick my teeth with.
You sure you have room for me? You seem pretty well fed already.
My master only ever fed me when I won. I won a lot.
I
Now,
see this.
You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2, 3.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him.
Oh boy.
We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what...
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh. Either you bring me to Amaya, or I'm about to fight. I'm guessing that's Amaya sitting down over there. Yeah. I'm gonna get thrown in the pit, aren't I? Oh look, it's another master. Yep.
Well, hello there.
Amaya!
Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've
Come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Maybe I would have.
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. on all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want?
Wow.
Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Because I'd win against the beast. I hope.
My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords?
They will remember that.
We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't
yeah, and
you
apparently they
see
want to
that?
Yes,
fight in pits
we
still.
are free. Why would we follow another? We
You
don't
need
have
follow.
masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
The life you've led here is over. I've met the Mother of Dragons. She won't open the pits again. If you want to fight, we offer gold and glory.
Amaya, the way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please, set aside your anger and listen to him.
Thank you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We
I
don't
can do
know who you are until we see you bleed.
All right, sure.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? How about the belly here?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look there. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
I thought worse. And what do they call that scary one with the 2 axes and the skull tattoo back in Lys? What was it? Pestilence? Plague?
The Scourge.
Right.
The Scourge.
The Scourge. Anyway, he's dead. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? Your pretty blonde beard? I'd
I kinda
sooner
like him
bend you
already.
over to fuck than
Whoa.
fight you.
Thanks
Well,
for
if I
noticing the
lose,
beard.
then, oh.
Well,
God.
come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there,
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Kill Bloodsong for me.
will you at least kill Bloodsong?
Hardly seems like a fair fight. I suppose.
Hey! I need those!
Nope.
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Okay, as long as I get weapons. If I die, we at least kill
all
Bloodsong.
see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order
I don't
us
think
to
I've been
battle,
smelded.
like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me.
You feel like Shang Tsung to me.
Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
That's lovely. You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter
What if I don't want to
win.
kill him?
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
I want this. Oh, well, that's not a good start. I always like the melee weapons better. Aw.
That's no weapon worthy of Bloodsong!
Use the club to bash his head!
I want the side quest.
You won't be so lucky this time!
Hate
Maybe.
to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Are you ready? Westerosi?
Westerosi. So far.
Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say?
Except I don't want to
boy?
kill you.
We cannot let the crowd go wanting!
I think I can, actually.
Nice. Now he's gonna just try to beat me with a stick.
For that you die slow.
I
Last
broke the
chance,
weapon again.
Westerosi.
Alright, club it is. Oh, he's got the blades I wish I had.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Don't quit on me now, buddy.
Ready! Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
I've just got to be able to get it. Now we're wrestling. I could kill you, but I'd rather not.
Kill him!
Finish him! Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Let him go! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport!
The pit fighters are unimpressed. I bet they are.
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master.
They're unimpressed, but...
I chose you for a reason. I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
I mean, he's a good fighter. I want him with me. That's one reason why I decided not to kill him. But...
I knew them!
What? You knew them? That kind of scares me there. What do you mean we knew them? Right, I guess, whatever. All right, we light the way. 10 more G. For 710 now. All right, we'll go ahead and tweet. And we'll go ahead and use Facebook too. Yeah, apparently the zombie apocalypse has come out here. Like, I think Telltale did maybe one too many Walking Dead games. They're like, let's just put this in here. All right, so let's see what we have.
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Whatever it is, I think it deserves to die. Ah. Huh. Next time, decapitation.
Anything can be killed!
You sure?
Finn! Stay with me!
I think we need to cut its head. Oh my God, it is the Living Dead. Maybe a little worse than the Living Dead. Now it's dead. I hope.
Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Alright.
Fucking hell!
Isn't she the one from earlier? Take the head. Well, that's one way to take care of her. Fire did kill it, though. Yeah, that's who we killed earlier, isn't it?
Where's Finn? He was over there!
He's one of them now. Oh.
Finn!
Again,
we make for
did
the
my
North
Game
Grove.
of Thrones turn into
We need to stick together.
Walking Dead?
Run! No!
This is
I
different.
hope you're right about this, Garrett.
At this point, so do I. Otherwise, we are in deep snoo. Huh. A lot of action today.
Your Grace.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another.
Maybe.
However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You
What do you
profess
mean?
to be
How
loyal
so?
to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with your assuming an honest person exists in King's
I
Land.
try to be, but it doesn't always work.
Try to be, Your Grace.
I see. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you've invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that
I did.
happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good.
Sometimes.
Why would you
Oh.
be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
It's simple.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Cersei will remember
Your
that.
family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden.
That I
I
have.
assume
Do you know
Lady
about me
Marjorie
murdering
knew
people?
nothing of this.
No, Your
He
Grace.
didn't.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when necessary.
Only when I must, Your Grace.
I think we both know it's more often than that.
Cersei is impressed.
Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Oh boy.
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to
I
speak
was.
with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll
Do you
have to
really
hide
think
your
he murdered him,
intentions,
though?
otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
You aren't wrong. Well, that went smashingly.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
Ah, yes. We do not so. Achievement unlocked. 20G. Interesting. I am just getting myself more and more into trouble, aren't I? This is not boding well for me. 20G. Which brings us up to 730 gamer score. Boy, this is coming back to bite me in the butt for the most part. I just don't know what we're gonna do. Alright.
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat
wow.
and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
There's no spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory
Amaya will
is
remember
all
that.
we know.
I'll show them their beds.
So the Asian didn't come along. Sad. Oh, good he did.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
I'm glad you're here. I liked you.
Glad you made it.
What choice did I have? You denied me an honorable death. So I must find one in Westeros.
I suppose. But you did take my hand.
Bresco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can,
That's fine.
I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne.
You can.
Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Don't you mean fire from blood?
Casting off!
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful.
Oh, wow.
He's a tricky little bastard.
Wow, another achievement already, dang. I kind of didn't expect that chapter to be short. But hey, if it works, it works. As high as honor. $20G. Yes. Bring us up to 750 gamer score. Oops. There we go. Well, that was fast indeed.
If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Wonderful.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I brought you a gift.
wine.
Wine? You know the way to my heart. And you didn't even have to hide it.
Nope. I do like him.
Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
I hope it's not.
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
A little won't
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North.
Well, this time I have a good person to
Some
drink
things
with.
are worth dying for.
Before, it wasn't my wine to drink.
So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells. Willingly.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike.
I really don't.
You and Podrick.
Who's Podrick?
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention.
I suppose.
So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies. The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture. I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Let me
handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Piss off. Is basically
What did my
he's saying.
sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
I'm the one using her.
If that's what you think, then you're more foolish than I thought.
She's taking care of a problem for me.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister?
We're not
Doubt she'd be
on speaking
pleased.
terms.
Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie will understand. Cersei left me no choice.
Let's hope she understands. Because absent her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
I know.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
Please, Lord Tyrion. I beg of you, help me.
The only help I can offer is a bit of advice. Become a better liar.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time! Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
I want to trust you. Are we back in Iron? Oh, I think we are. Another chapter done. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. All right. We might just have this done by the day. Unbowed. Unbent. Unbroken. Another 20G. Yes, it is for 770 gamer score. All right. That means this should be the final chapter before we start the final episode. Oh!
Must you leave?
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets.
Never.
About this. About us.
I've never felt more certain about anything.
I'm glad. I wasn't sure if you... with all that's happened.
Aww.
What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are.
We enjoy what we have, for as long as we can.
I plan to.
Good.
Roderick?
Um.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was... I'm
It's
just
all
making
right,
this
Talia.
worse, aren't I?
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two
No,
need to speak.
you stay.
I'll see you soon, I hope.
You will. Unless I'm dead. That could still happen.
All right, then. I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Alright.
Go on, Talia.
went
Did you have a
back there,
vision?
to the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. Only
yes, our
fighting men we
spy.
have. Where Griff and the Whitehill Garrison are being held.
It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
Were you seen, Talia?
No. It was dark, but... I saw him.
Talia,
Who's
I
the
need to
traitor?
know who it was.
He's like family,
It was-
Roderick. But it doesn't matter.
It's Royland,
He's a
isn't
traitor.
it?
He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
Talia, I'll do the right thing. You know me.
I do know you. That's why I need you to promise. Promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone
Wow.
who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you, as your sister, make him pay.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves.
Is it the Maester?
Now,
Is it Royland? I don't think
tell
it's
me.
Duncan.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Even I'm curious who the traitor is for sure. Royland. Because if it's Duncan, it's gonna be something else. It's Royland.
Hey. Oh, my lord. You scared the bloody daylights out of me.
I knew it was him from the beginning.
What's that?
That's why
You
Duncan
tell me.
was the one
You
I
don't
took me
scare
with.
me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy. Back when you still had a spine.
Why, Royland? Why did you do it?
Your father was the greatest lord I've ever known. But you've brought this house to ruin.
Dang.
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
You're blaming me for what you did.
I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Bungling your betrothal to Elena. Doesn't matter how either of you feel. Lord Glenmore will never let you marry her now. Going to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
You betrayed us all, Royland! My father included!
I've held true to what I believed, which is more than I can say for you.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free. Was this your doing?
They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher dies too.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Ludd's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
You must decide, my lord.
You must be loving this, Duncan.
Believe me, I'm not.
I did what has to be done.
It was the right thing.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Oh, drop the mic.
Fight for the foresters! Fight for the good! Hey ho, Northwood!
Dang.
Fight for the riches in Ironwood!
All right, we're at the end of the chapter now. Chapter 7, which means all that's left is the next time on Game of Thrones. I always just sort of thought it was Royland. That's why I'm glad I took Duncan with. But he did get Arthur killed, so I guess there's payback there now. So again, why did I kill him? Some would say for the promise I made to my sister. Family Duty Honor, 30G is the achievement. I really killed him for my lady, because he's the one who got Arthur killed. And I told her I would make it right, even if him never being brought back would be it. $770 is now $800. Elijah, I don't quite know her name, but I killed him for her more than anything. I know two rights don't make a wrong, but he basically got Arthur killed, so I just returned the favor. All right.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look. Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your
something.
lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh? You may want to start by telling
Best
him
go
your
remember
brother's
that.
not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
That's true.
Point taken.
This is very true.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe
It's a
they're
trap.
all fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right. Oh,
I think we have a fight on our hands.
Could it?
Nothing's ever easy. Next time, right? Nope, we're still going. All right.
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be
Yeah,
paid.
I'm sorry about that.
I never said you'd be warm.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made it back.
You've looked
You
better.
look better.
We've no time for small talk, brother. Hope you're ready for a fight. Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight. What?
Get that gate open!
I see.
Asher, no!
Look who it is. I guess I only made him blind in one eye.
It's been a while since
Should've
I killed
killed
any White Hills.
Oh no!
Out of my way! won't go further!
Oh, the poor guy.
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us. Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit! We have to get out of here.
Guys, stop trying to go in. It equals murder.
It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Oh, wow. Who stays behind?
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher! I came all this way for you!
My lord, you must hurry! We can't lose you!
Let me save your life. And our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
I made my choice.
I'll hold them off.
But my lord, you can't!
Asher is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick, go!
Sadness. But a lord stays, just like a boat. The captain goes down with his ship. And I will go down with my ship. Come on. I will not go out without taking. I tried my best. I really did. I had to go down with my ship. My brother was the better fighter. Achievement unlocked. Grand Meister. Did I make the right choice? I think I did. I feel bad for Elena, but I got the revenge she needed. It's a shame that I had to go out, though. M-A-E-S-T-E-R 40G. Which brings our gamer score up to 840. All right. We have one chapter left, guys. And we've lost Roderick, who wasn't around forever. I feel bad for Elena. I'm glad we were able to reconcile, though. But Roderick was not the fighter he used to be. Roland was right on that. But the men that Asher brought back might only listen to him. So I thought that would be the best choice, mixed with the fact that he's clearly the stronger fighter. But again, did I make the right choice? Would you go down with your ship, in a sense? To protect my people. The ones I love. It's an interesting choice. Well, we'll see if I made the right choice. I've said this from the beginning, haven't I? That I am going to destroy this house. And I still believe it. I will say, this is an interesting game to make choices on. Well, I'm sorry, Roderick. I really am. They can live in my new world or die in their old one. Let's see what my choices have wrought in our final go.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Ludd tear you to pieces.
The son that never wanted to lead is now leading.
Last house
though.
standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're weak, just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Looks like everything's coming back to haunt us.
Damien, where are ya? Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Finn!
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Garrett Tuttle.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet! The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon?
Looks like it.
Hear the werewolves whisper. Haven't seen any werewolves this far north.
True.
The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees.
They do, don't they? I think it's there.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it?
Maybe.
Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
You just have to trust me. I've gotten you this far, haven't I?
Which is nowhere anyone in their right mind would be.
We're close.
True.
I know it. I believe you, Garrett.
I hope you're right. I don't know how much further he can go.
It's Finn, isn't it? As a
We
zombie.
need to keep moving.
Or whatever they are.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
It burns.
I've tried my hardest to fix
burns
it.
like all 7 L's combined. Oh. Oh. Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me.
I've tried.
If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
Sylvie would never stand for it. She'd never leave you behind.
Which is why it'll have to be you, Garrett. I mean this, Garrett. If I'm gone, Sylvie will need someone to look after her. I know she's stubborn and proud, but she's a good person.
You know you can count on me.
Thank you, Garrett. I know she
Gotta
can hold
remember
her own,
that.
but she's still my little sister.
We're gonna lose Cotter, aren't we?
What are you doing?
I've found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north. We're lucky to have found it.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Of course. Alright.
You see this?
Good old foreshadowing. Werewolves?
Gods.
Now forget the...
It's been torn apart.
Yeah, 'cause that's,
It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Yeah.
Hear the werewolves whisper.
Looks like it's crying blood. This is Chris's blood. That's not creepy at all. Oh, hello.
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Oh,
Come across!
thank you, Sylvie. I don't plan on leaving him, I hope. But I don't know what to do.
Seven hells.
Indeed.
Come on!
It's dark. I might need some light. Thank you.
Oh.
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Maybe.
Oh, finally. Look at this place.
Is that fire or is that spirit?
Look. Whoever they are, they can help us.
You sure?
Hurry!
I don't know. It's gotta be those monsters, isn't it? Oh, they didn't leave, did they?
Garrett!
That polar bear is...
Cotter, I need all your strength. We need to get to that village.
Help us!
Do something!
Oh! Interesting.
High vis.
What?
Do not hurt!
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
I hope that does it, otherwise we're in trouble. Oh, let's not find out. Alright, ours is the Fury. 10G for completing Chapter 1 of Episode 6. Not why. Never why. Alright. Ours is the Fury. Back to 10G, I see. In Game of Thrones, gamer score is now 850. All right. So, the plot thickens. The Ice Dragon, Episode 6. Alright, it's an interesting end. I see King's Landing. Mira Forster.
This kind of behavior among my handmaidens. One of you must answer for this. Did you think any of them could keep a secret? My lady, I swear to the mother.
I think she would cause... Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you
Wait,
know
what?
about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? Where's my seal? I haven't seen it in weeks. Do you know where it went, Mira? Do you think that our thief here pocketed it too?
My lady, please. I would never steal from you.
I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
I have the seal, my lady. I was holding on to it for safekeeping.
Oh. Well, at least it's found.
At least
I'm
she
sorry.
believed it.
It's not right to accuse without proof. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes.
But now you're marrying Tommen.
I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mira. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party.
I did.
You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Mira,
It is.
I can't go back to Highgarden. You promised me you'd take the blame for this.
Is Sarah telling the truth or not?
My lady, I'm sorry. Sarah's telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart.
I know.
I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this.
I know.
I feel betrayed. I won't have it.
You should know, Sarah had nothing to do with this. The blame belongs to me.
As promised, you
and
took
me
full
alone.
responsibility.
I'll take that into account when I decide what to do with her. And as for you, consider yourself dismissed from my service. Now get out.
Yes, ma'am.
Mira, wait! I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do.
I don't blame you.
Saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me.
It's what friends do, right?
I expected I'd be on my way to Highgarden by now. But you stood up for me.
You're my friend, Sarah. I look after the people I care about.
Thank you, Mira.
Sarah, remember
I
that.
really mean it. I know you didn't have to. I wish things had turned out differently. But I suppose this is goodbye.
I'll miss you, Sarah.
I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
Tarwick is a lovely man. Good luck with your wedding.
Thanks, Mira. I'll send you an invitation.
I'd like that.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard.
You sure?
There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Rumors?
About you murdering a Lannister guard. I thought you should know.
Thanks, Sarah.
Careful,
It is
Mira.
coming back to bite me.
You're on your own now.
Great. Guessing that was a chapter. Yes, no.
They're right behind us. Less than half a league.
You were right, my lord. I know that snot-nosed
Asher
bastard
Forrester,
Griff.
the King's Road.
He was sent to kill me, not Roderick. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Ironrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell, they'll need to know about Roderick.
Yeah!
Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
And what order is that, Asher?
Follow my lead.
Just follow my lead.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do.
Seven hells! Take them!
Kill the Foresters!
Nice. Griff! Where are you?
No Griff!
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal. When Griff gutted him like a pig. You think this means a thing? My lord.
Hi.
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick.
Not what it deserves, though.
I wish I had known him, Asher. I'll never get to drink with him, fight by his side, complain about what an arse his little brother is. I wish there was something more I could say.
Roderick was everything that I'm not. He was shrewd where I'm reckless. He was just. Roderick, he kept this house together through sheer force of will. And my brother was a true lord.
They'll sing songs about him someday. But you're the lord here now, like it or not. By the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
I know. If I don't become lord, Roderick's sacrifice, everything we
Best
went
could
through,
notice that.
will be for nothing.
You'll make Roderick proud. Make your father proud.
Thank you, Beshka.
If only he could see me now.
We have to go, my lord. And Lord Whitehill will be on the march.
Let's move!
Now that probably is a chapter. Yep. Our blades are sharp. 10G. I guess R just gets to stay, huh? You're lucky, R. Which is also 10G, which brings us to 860 gamer score. All right, let's continue this.
Yeah!
I'm sorry about...
Asher!
I'm like the only son you have left now.
Roderick! How could this happen? It makes no sense.
He made a choice.
He died a hero.
Gregor was a hero. Ethan was a hero. Now Roderick? It means nothing to me.
It was his sacrifice that enabled us to escape.
And that's what matters.
It's not fair.
No, it's not.
Talia, Mother, listen to me. We don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall. But there's hope yet! I've brought help! Warriors from across the narrow sea, with no equal in Westeros.
Whatever their skill, they are hardly an army.
They are more an army than
I've seen them twice in battle. I've seen Asher lead them. They're a force to be reckoned with and will be more than equal to whatever Lud could muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
Ramsay Snow. He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins.
And with the Lord of House Forrester dead.
I fear she's right. By the terms put forth by the Boltons, we don't have a claim.
Roderick may be dead, but the Lord of House Forrester stands before you. I will lead us in battle. This war is not over until I say it is!
Asher will lead us!
Asher is our lord!
The one thing I never thought I'd be.
Asher, I wish this were a happier occasion. But this sword has been held by a Forrester lord for centuries.
Ah,
No,
the sword from the beginning.
it is yours.
Asher is Lord of House
All
Forrester.
hail Asher Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
My father never trained me to be a lord. This was supposed to be Roderick's sword, but I was trained to fight. And by the gods, I will defend my father's house to the last breath. House Forrester will prevail this day!
I hope so. He's got a way about him, though. Oh, goody, we're back here again.
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the Forresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We need your help. My friend is sick.
By the look of him, your friend is going to die. They must teach you nothing at Castle Black. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
Wait, did you have control of them too?
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Do you believe me now? Oh god, I'm going to die.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester Ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
He might be dying, but he still needs help. Maybe.
He won't live long without our help. Hyvis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl?
His
Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling
So we
girl?
remember that.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother, Josera.
What is this place?
Wait, are you part of Jon Snow's
A
clan?
refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Yeah, the Forrester house isn't
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Ouch.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
I'm guessing you're his kids.
Whites.
Are those the blue people, or the zombies, or...
This is the gift the Grove gives me. I control these warriors.
What about them?
Hiftones!
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming.
Okay, so there is dead. Gotcha.
I'll
It is
untie
dead.
her,
We are
but
walking
she'll
dead.
need to be watched. That's one
fine.
less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
It's worth it.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
You're welcome.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
Aye.
Ready. So explain to me how the dead are walking. Or not. Cool.
Lady Mira!
You get
Sit. Guards, they're searching your room.
the dagger.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder.
Yep.
The knife is in there.
We should have gotten rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
Oh.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard.
Yeah,
There's
well, he
more.
tried to kill me
Someone
first.
sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
What
I mean-
message say?
Someone's plotting against me. What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch
Yeah,
you,
they are.
if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
About that.
They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira?
I'm going to...
How are we getting out of this one?
You should get to safety.
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together. But I don't know how to aid you now.
Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
I need allies, Tom. Allies with real power. If I can get an audience with Cersei, maybe she'll put a stop to this.
I don't like it. But I can get her a message if it's what you want.
I don't know if that's what I want.
There's a collier store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. Meet me there.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Oh boy.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwyn I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The Coal Boy. Take him.
Oh. Tom. Because that's helpful.
Mira told us he was gathering an army. We have heard to thank it's not bigger, but we can't fight that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Oh, looky, looky. I want to kill his son. Oh, but if I kill his son, he might...
Crossbows up! Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ryan!
He's frightened, father. Anya! Well, Lord, you must not have much faith in this army of yours if you feel the need to hide by my little brother.
You mistake me, Forrester. Ryan is here for your protection, to stop you from being stupid. You see, I'm here to end this once and for all.
I bet you
You
are.
got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason.
Oh, goody. A battering ram.
I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now. This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
Oh, this is horse shit. Tell him to fuck off.
Are you truly that blind, Blood? I am the Lord of House Forrester!
Ha! That's funny! He's the fourth Lord Forrester I've seen in as many moons, Father.
You're lucky I didn't kill you
Let's
when
put
I
all
was
this ugliness behind
Roderick.
us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
That would be easier to believe coming from Gwyn herself. Where is she?
Far away from all this, of course. Besides, I speak on her behalf as her father.
I bet
I would
you
just as
do.
happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord.
Roderick.
Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick? Let me see him! I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll take Ryan, too. Or you want peace between our houses? Give me my living brother.
You have an hour. I'll be waiting in me camp.
Well, if you're not gonna give me my brother, then screw off. You don't need to see this. Please don't let him have defiled him.
Oh, my lord! No! No!
I'm sorry, little brother.
I appreciate it.
I've buried too many sons.
I should have been here. I should have come home faster.
Don't blame yourself, Asher. Blame the fucking bastards outside that wall.
I will.
Forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I may have loved Gwyn once, but this isn't real. And Lord will have my head the moment Gwyn produces an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
I thought you
them,
wanted the
Asher.
house to survive.
Piss on surrender. Let's ride out and kill them all.
Aye. We ride for war!
We ride! Spill their blood! Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them.
But we just don't have the numbers.
Unless we take them on our terms, inside our walls. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead...
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Ludd will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Ludd is wary.
Simple. We tell Lord exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
An ambush.
Then we murder him.
Your pit fight is hidden until the last moment.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Ludd could escape.
There's another way.
He won't.
Poison. In his wine.
A woman's weapon.
Yes, and a good one. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is high risk. We only lure Ludd inside if the whole family is there to sell it. Talia and Ryan will both be in danger.
We're already in danger. I'll be there, Duncan. I'll pour the wine myself.
Poison is dog shit. You're here for revenge. You want him to choke on your blade, not his vomit.
But in ambush, there's no way to control. Everything could go wrong.
Poison is targeted. Ludd will be the first to fall.
I'm sure I have such a toxin in my stores.
No. I came here to wet my sword in Westerosi blood. It's what you promised us.
We are at a crossroads, my lord. We have to make a choice.
These are the only options on the table.
Asher is our
Poison
lord
Ludd.
now. The decision is yours.
I understand what's at stake. But poison is the surest way to see Lord dead.
Then we have a plan.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had. That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to Lud. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
She's left the key!
I trust my sister. Growing strong. Since I trust my sister, hers was the plan to go with. Yes, I know what I promised them, but they're right that this could all fall wrong. Growing strong. And then I can't even spell it. A simple word, which brings the gamer score up to 870 because it was 10G. That cannot be spelled. All right. That was chapter 3.
Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
Not good things.
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you.
This is why I'm going to give him the paper.
Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
You may.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Maybe.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed.
I hope I
Clearly
can
you've
trust
made
you.
powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was just the beginning. I plan to destroy anyone in my way.
Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up.
And I've got a letter.
Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal.
I hope so.
You're clever, Mira. Working out that Andros was in league with the Whitehills, you showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
Of course.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
Do you really think you'll get away with this?
I already have. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira, but it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. Ludd will turn on you the first chance he gets. You're a fool
Lord
if
Morgan
you don't
will remember
see
that.
Tell me, Mira.
He will.
Who is the fool here? You or I?
You know,
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I've got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth! It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Grand. Of course I can't trust.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over
We'll
time, wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see,
So which one of you
Gregor
are the
Forrester
child?
was our father.
Yep.
And we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows.
Nope.
It was his dark
No one did.
secret. And he feared his family would find out.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way.
So you're
We thought
magical.
one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you.
I apologize.
You're the
for
first
that.
to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester.
I suppose so.
Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
I'm starting to think it was a shame we couldn't get a season 2 of this.
Gregor ven Fiondan Bjorne Sager ven. Svealod Mopre Befastan.
Concerned what's going on here. Right, the bear. I apologize for the stabby. Alright, so why is there dead? You still have yet to explain this to me. I'm gonna see Finn, aren't I? Oh. This confuses me. Doubt he's dead though, huh? So when is Finn gonna show up? Good bear. Uh-oh. No. You don't get to hurt the bear. The bear's awesome.
Oh, gods! Finn!
Yep. Knew that was going to happen. What's going on with the dead here? Sadness. Why still explain to me the dead here?
Did you know him?
I did.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
I know, he...
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well.
Rest in peace, Finn.
For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least
as a bear, you know.
His name is Shadow.
Oh, I love the name.
Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
They don't mourn their dead.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites
What
grow
are you
bolder by the
guys?
day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Rayder. I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
I
should
like
return to the village. Fulgorn Bisoneer. Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Suna!
Is he alright? Oh, what the?
Wait! Fulgorn Bisoneer.
What is going on? Right.
You're losing control.
What was that?
What happens when we lose control? Are they gonna turn on us all?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove. That her warriors are the answer.
That doesn't seem like...
But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous
than
she knows.
Then we need to stop her.
She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Hi, Shadow. Can I pet you? I want to pet you. Let me pet you.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the Wall. And avenge his death.
We can't leave the North Grove.
And stay here to die. I'd rather live. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
I don't know about that. Ironrath could use the help.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
She's fine. Alright, here we go. Hear me roar! Exclamation 20G. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright. I just kind of lost whatever was going on. Alright, so that brings us up to 890. So we are almost there. I don't know if we'll make it. It's curious. But if not, we'll have a very short episode tomorrow, won't we, as we finish it up. Well, that sounded, nice. I mean, yes, there's a latrine.
What I wouldn't do to get out of here.
Well, you could try pulling. It won't work, but, you know, you can try.
Not getting out that way.
I'm guessing so that we can go to the back room.
Disgusting.
Well, yes. How about I make friends with the rats and they take care of everything for me?
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
I can just become Willard. That seems
Looks
right.
like they didn't make it to the block.
Teeth.
Oh God! Those
Yeah.
are human teeth.
Well, they sure aren't rat teeth. Like, come on.
No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
Exactly. Use it for a weapon.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
Who is that?
How strong are these bars?
Hey, get away from there!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again!
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I
About
said
what?
shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me!
No.
Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us. Straight to the block.
Yeah.
So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But
Sure you did. They always
we
do.
have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
Fine, be that way. I was being serious.
I have a son. A little baby boy.
Is it Tom?
I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair.
You're Tom's mother, aren't you?
There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't
Tell me
matter
what you've
we've
done then.
All that matters now is what we do next.
Oh, goody.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Yep, I'm good at
Be
it.
quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
You're gonna kill me yourself, aren't you?
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the
About Ludd.
conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely betray me the first chance he gets.
He
I
will.
realized I'd overlooked something of great value. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Interesting.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagined less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Marrying me won't help you get Ironrath. The title belongs to my brother. He's the rightful lord.
I'm well aware of the king's law, Mira. You think I haven't thought about that?
You're gonna
Two
kill
of
him,
your
aren't
brothers
you?
are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
So we'd rule together, as Lord and Lady of Ironrath.
That's an amusing thought, but not what I had in mind. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
Oh, you are just
plan to
the
keep me
ladies'
locked
man.
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister
I'm going to the chopping.
cannot go unpunished. But I
Chopping
can
block.
get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that Cole boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
No.
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
Oh boy.
You will never have Ironrath, and you will never have me.
What? You fool!
I'd rather die.
Try hitting me.
Fine. Have it your way.
Great. I told you I'm going to ruin this house. I am getting ever closer.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Yeah.
Sylvie!
What was it? 3 whole steps?
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
What's
when you're
going
finished
on?
here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well.
I know.
He won't live much longer.
I thought he was getting help.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. There's nothing that will save him now. Which is why
So
I
he's
needed
going
to
to
do
die.
something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me.
The medicine, right?
I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
It's our way, Garrett.
Really?
You have to feed it to him.
It's your way.
I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
I will. You can trust me. I'll do the right thing.
Thank you, Garrett. He's
He
in
gave
so much
Sylvie a
pain.
word. Yeah, because I trust these guys. She's gonna turn him into them, isn't she?
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
I'm fulfilling a promise.
I promised Sylvie I'd give it to him. To end his suffering.
I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
And you care why? Unless you plan on bringing them back from the dead. Are they all dead? I think they're all dead.
Gareth, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie?
Ooh, that's not great.
Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away.
Garrett.
Remember your promise, Garrett.
I know, and then I promised her too. You both have the same plan.
Protect Sylvie. Ah!
I will, with my life.
Cotter. Oh, I can't bear it anymore.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
Cotter's a fighter. Always has been.
I can see that. But now you can use his death to give his life meaning.
Because they're dead too, aren't they?
This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now.
Oh God.
You're here for a reason,
nice.
Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste.
No, I made promises to both of them. What?
His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
we must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please,
you need more.
I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Please. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless. Let us use his blood to give us strength. Out there, you saw what's possible. That was only the beginning. Form the ritual, and we can prepare for the coming winter.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
I'm sorry, Cotter, but I'm fulfilling the promise from both of you. Oh, God.
Fulgur and Bysonir.
Well, we've lost another army. I'm destroying this house.
We must burn the body.
Yep, we're doing great.
The wine is ready.
Another achievement at least. Fire and Blood. Complete chapter 5. Yeah, pretty sure we're not going to make it. All right. So close, but so far. I guess tomorrow will be a short episode / stream, huh? Fire and Blood. 20 more G, which brings us up to 910. All right. Let's continue. See if we can at least get
Your
close.
sister will pour. Once they're all seated, give the signal.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won.
Right.
That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher.
Sure. Where is this going to go? I'm going to kill your father.
I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
Not at all.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable.
Yeah, well, what your father's about
to. Must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
Things are different now. I'm different now. But you have nothing to worry about.
You were always a terrible liar. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father that bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all.
Your brother is too unpredictable. He'd just as soon slit my throat as see us wed.
And I can't forget that he was the one who killed my brother.
That was before. I'll see Griff exiled if that would put your mind at ease.
Really?
Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
He should be.
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses. Just promise me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
And at this point, it's in the hands of the gods.
Begging your pardon, my lord.
Going to remember that.
I'm afraid Lady Forrester requires your help.
Of course.
I should go.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord.
Nothing.
It was the best I could think of. But we have
You
everything in
did
place.
well.
How should we
'Cause
proceed?
I don't know what we would.
Ready the poison.
Of course, my lord.
Oh, Lud, you sorry sod.
Alyssa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it, then.
Yes.
Mother!
Ryan.
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
And now we murder
Blubbering.
you.
You can have him back when we've
God.
hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father.
Yeah, because that's what I
thought
want
I'd
to
seen
do.
the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
You honour us, Lord Whitehill, with your presence. And with this union.
Honour you? I didn't take you for an arse licker, Forrester.
Father, don't bicker. Asher's showing you respect.
Somehow I doubt it.
Would you like to sit down,
You doubt
Lord
right.
Whitehill?
Aye. And get me something to drink. I'm bloody parched.
Talia, won't you fetch the wine for his lordship?
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
It's just a chair. By all means, sit in it if it makes you feel important.
What? What did you say?
Something not very friendly, Father.
What are you up to, Forrester? You curtsy like your sister one moment, then act the blowhard the next. Do you even have any idea how thin the ice is here?
Calm down, Father. Asher's been amongst sellswords so long, he's forgotten how to behave.
Teach him some
Yeah,
manners,
sure,
then.
that's it.
So, Lord Forrester. You made your way as a sellsword out there, did you? Eh, a little rape, a little murder.
I never raped.
Anything for the right price. And your family must be so proud. And all those bed slaves a sellsword must enjoy across a narrow sea. I can't imagine how my sister will be able to please you.
And you sat back on a horse when we last drew swords. But your family will sing about that for years.
You've quite the mouth on you, Forrester. How'd you like me to shove my sword down it?
Not so much.
Enough bloody nattering. Sit the hell down, Griff, and let's drink.
Yes, drink.
A toast. We should make a toast.
Aye.
What shall we toast to?
Come on then, let's hear it. Don't make me sit here waiting to drink.
To the alliance
To our
between our
alliance.
families, House Forrester and House Whitehill. Let us put the bloodshed behind us.
To our families.
Now drink it and die, you...
No. This isn't right. You first, then me. In the way of the North. Come, Forrester. Let's drink together as lords of our houses.
Let me. Let it be you and I who seal this bond. For our houses, for our children.
Oh no, mother.
Iron from ice.
Mother.
I know why she did it.
Not bad. Water. Bring me water.
He's choking! Help him!
You. You.
Yeah.
Fucking poisoned me.
Technically, I poisoned Mom, too.
Fucking Forrester.
Father! Asher! How could you?
Well, the same way I'm going to kill Griff. Thank you.
Duncan! Get my family out of here!
I'm gonna kill a Griff. Or give him another blind eye.
Forrester, fills the back!
It could have been so different.
Gwyn.
Goodbye, Asher.
Wow. Well, Mother's dead now.
Whoa!
She knew what she was doing.
We've been betrayed! They killed my father! Attack! Attack!
Take down the gate!
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitehill army!
Sure we can.
My lord, your wound. Get them to safety. Of course, my lord.
I want to stay with you, Asher.
Please, Talia.
Time to kill a Griff.
Asher! Our lord is here!
Rouse to your lord! He's here!
Oh.
My lord, your command.
Defend small.
Save as many people as you can. Do as your lord commands. Get the small folk to safety. Just for the lighthouse!
This is the war you promised, Westerosi.
It's not over yet.
Asha!
I want grip. Thank you. Awesome.
Keep up the arrows!
The cowards have us pinned. Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Yes. Thank you. Can I just make him blind? Like, part of me wants to kill him. Another part wants me to make him.
Asher Forrester, you've come a long way to die.
You know. Alright, so as soon as we get to a save point that does not involve battle. Ooh. Hey, look!
Let's see you live up to your reputation.
With pleasure.
Rally to your lord!
Well, it doesn't help that I've been stabbed. Is that the guy who... I think that's the guy who I saved as a thief. Oh, that's not good. Come on. I'm doing great. You're doing better, though. Only needing to suck on it. That was probably a stupid idea. Who just killed me? Oh, this is just great.
My lord, we have to get you.
Arrows
Nope.
ready!
It's the end. Thank you, though. This is just too sad. Can we kill him, please?
Iron from ice.
Duncan!
We have to get you out of here!
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
Save yourself.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us that fought this day.
God.
Now!
Yuck. This is bad luck. Well, I told you from the start that I was going to destroy the house. I did exactly that. All right, and I guess this is where we'll leave it. There's not much left. I should just continue it out, but we have passed the 3-hour mark. So... but we won't. All right, so winter is coming. 20G, which brings us up to 930. All right, so let's go ahead and post this on both. All right, so that brings us tonight at about 93% with only 2 achievements left to go. One for completing Chapter 7, and one for completing the game. So, unfortunately, we were not able to finish it up tonight. We could go on longer, but oh boy, the fun it takes to download long videos. So, we don't want to make this even longer. So, we'll go ahead and leave it here for tonight. And when we come back next time on The Achievement Perfectionist, we will complete our first game with 100% gamer score and all the achievements. So it'll be a short episode/stream tomorrow. So, bite size. And after that, the next day, we'll come back and start the next game. Which, I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but it's still on achievement difficulty 1. But until then, I've been your Game Master, Magnus Spectre. And come back again to the Achievement Perfectionist, my perfectionist community.